Hi guys, so yeah, this is Okings. Alright, today I'm gonna give a quick review on Bitcoin. It's just my 1 cent on Bitcoin. So as you can see, I'm on a higher time frame, weekly time frame. Okay, let's go up to the monthly time frame and see what Bitcoin is doing on the monthly time frame. So you can see that Bitcoin has been bullish for a very long time now. Okay, so clearly this is a bullish trend. This is a clear bullish trend. So Bitcoin have been a buy for a long time now. So we're coming down to so we know that the higher time frame direction is bullish on Bitcoin. While on a weekly, we can also see that it's still a bullish trend on Bitcoin. So how do we know it's a bullish trend? We know that in a bullish trend, there's always a series of higher highs and higher lows. Then in bearish trend, there's always a series of lower high and lower low. So what are we seeing here? We see a high, a push to the upside, which is the impulsive move, a retracement down, making the high and a low, then higher high, breaking this high, forming a new higher high. That's a bullish trend. Then retracing back to the downside, that's forming a lower low, a higher low, a high, a low, a higher high, and a higher low. Then coming back to the upside again, forming a new high. So this is a new high, breaking the previous high. So what are we expecting now? Here I'm waiting for Bitcoin to come up here or form a higher low. So this one of the two Bitcoins gonna do in a weekly time frame. So this is a new high. So either I'm gonna retrace back and make a new higher high, then to the upside, retesting the trend line to the upside, or it could from this point here come to the upside here, complete the impulsive move, then come down forming a new higher high to the upside, or you could just from here and come down from the new higher high to the up to the next all-time high. So that is on the higher time frame, the weekly time frame. But you don't trade the weekly time frame because it takes a lot of time to play out, and you can't buy or sell the weekly time frame. So you have to scale down to the lower time frame. So now let's go to the daily and see what the daily is showing us. Okay, so yeah, on the daily we can see that this is a clear still bullish trend. Okay, so I will take this off and then take this. Okay, so this is a clear bullish trend still. We can see within the higher time frame, the lower time frame are forming their own trend inside the higher time frame. So this is just the bullish leg on the weekly that we drew at just now. So you can see that this is a high, you can see the low, then high. So now our focus now it should be on this part. Okay, let me label it out for you. Our focus should be in this level here, because you can't trade the higher time frame. Our focus should be from here. This should be our focus now. We already know on a higher time frame that Bitcoin is bullish. Okay, so now on a daily time frame, we don't have to start going back to the rest and move from the past. So our focus should be just this level that I drew up, because this is where the trend is happening, and this is where the price action is happening now. So what we see on this level should be how we enter either a buy or a sell. This will determine if you are buying or selling. All right. Okay, so now what do we do now? Let's look at what price is doing, the price action in this level. Okay, so we can see that price this is a resistance level. Price got here, reverse to the downside, came back to retest again to the downside, retest the third time, then broke it finally. So this is a resistance level, which we all know is a resistance level. All right. Hold on. That is a resistance level, resistance level, resistance level, resistance level, resistance level. Okay, so now, okay, let me go back. Let me do this again. All right, look, let's see. We saw that price came, tested this resistance level, came back down, then came up to retest the level again the second time, came down, then retested it the third time. So this is a strong resistance level that price has retested 3 times now before breaking the level. All right, so this is not the new resistance. The moment price broke this level and came back here, this became a resistance because this took the price down to this level, then came back up again, retesting it, making it a double top. So I believe this double top was what drove this price down. The double top. So this is a double top. Tested it here once, retested it here the second time. Then you can see the bearish engulfing candle that formed after retesting this resistance level. So this signifies that the price is about to go down, and yeah, Bitcoin went down to retest this resistance before there is now a support. So whenever you see a resistance level being retested as a support, you can be sure that that level is going to hold. So yeah, this level is going to hold because price came back down, drove to retest this level. So this is now our new support and this is our resistance. Okay, let me mark it out for you. So this is our new support level to pay attention to. This is our support level to pay attention to. Then this is our resistance level to pay attention to. So these are the 2 levels to pay attention to, the support and resistance. So if you are a trader and you use a support and resistance strategy, so you should pay close attention to this level because this is a resistance level, then this is a support level. So whenever price comes, it tells this level, you can be sure that it might reverse the price down to the downside, and this level might drive it to the upside. Okay. And also, you also have to pay attention to other potential levels too that may influence price movement. Okay, like this level here. Let me draw this out for you. This level is a potential level that can also influence price movement. This is a support level now becoming a resistance level. How is this resistance level? Let me draw it out for you to see. You can see that this was a support here. At this level, it was a support here. When price came back here, you can see the reaction it made here, which means it was a support here too. That was a support level there too. Then after there, you can see that price broke that level to the downside. Yeah, price after being a support here, which push up. This was supposed to push the price to the upside after forming this bullish engulfing candle, but we can see that instead price rejected and drove down to the downside, breaking the level to retest this once a resistance and there is now a support. So this is a resistance now. Yeah, that's a resistance level there. Then now price, the current price movement, now we can see where the price is now. That price is also going to retest. It's retesting this resistance level. Yeah, so you can see that Bitcoin is finding it hard to break that resistance level. So that's a level you should pay attention to in this Bitcoin movement. You can see this was a support level, then drove the price to the upside, but this support level that is now a resistance level here, it pushed it down to the downside. So hopefully if Bitcoin can break this support level to the upside, then the next target level should be 121k, 122k, 123k. That should be the next level. Also pay attention to this level too. You can see this is a support here, formed a resistance here. Okay, so when entering a trade, you should always consider potential. You should always consider potential levels that can reverse the market. Okay, this level here is a level that, yeah. Okay, so okay, let me take this off. Let me take out these circles here. They are too much. These circles, circles. Okay, so I've marked out the potential level that can reverse the market. Okay, so what is Bitcoin doing now? So you can see on this level, you can see this is what Bitcoin was doing. This is on a daily time frame. Alright, so you can see this long bearish engulfing candle that formed here to test this support level. Then the next candlestick was a hammer, bullish hammer. Okay, and we see this other bearish candle that formed. Then later this engulfing candle that engulfed this bearish candle before the second candle and the third candle. So now this level was respected as a support, which why you can see the reversal candlesticks formed here at this level on the daily time frame. And now we can see that it drove price to the upside, but this support level here, resistance level here, and resistance here is reversing the price back to the downside. You can see the rejection candlesticks here, because this was a long bullish candlesticks, and the long bullish candlesticks is the second one. Then the third one was a short bullish candlesticks, showing that the momentum died down here. And you can see the bearish candlesticks that's forming here is engulfing the previous bullish candlesticks. So this shows you that price is expecting this level also. So this is going to be a problem for Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin should come down to retest this support and eventually reverse to the upside and break this resistance level, then you are sure that Bitcoin is going to rally up to the upside to this is going to be a problem. So this 115k level, this level is going to be a resistance to. Then but the total target should be 121, 122k. So I am confident that Bitcoin, based on several conferences that I've drawn out, and shows me that Bitcoin is heading to the upside. The overall trend is bullish, and we can see that Bitcoin is in a very respected level. So, and then if I should draw my counter trend line, it also show that price have broken the counter trend line to move to the upside. So yeah, if I should draw my counter trend line, so it's clear that price already broke the counter trend line and moving to the upside. So that's why I'm confident I'll bet my money on longing on this level here. All right, but this is a reversal to it. You can see that price is pushing to the downside right now. The bearish engulfing candle, but the candles are not yet closed here. So hopefully Bitcoin breaks this level to the upside. But if Bitcoin should close below this level, then the next target level should be 98k. If Bitcoin should break this level, closing below this support here, then we should know that the next target should be, let me draw it for you. Let's say Bitcoin comes down here, break this support level to the downside, closing below the level, maybe retest. The next target level should be 98k. The next target level. That's if this level successfully drives Bitcoin down to close below this support level. All right, but if Bitcoin should go up and close above this resistance level, then we should know that price is gonna rally up to the upside to 121, 122, 123k. So that's my view on Bitcoin right now. So I'm favoring the buy side. Okay, so let's go down to the 4 hours and see a clearer picture of what Bitcoin is doing. I will take this off. Okay, yeah. So it shouldn't bother you. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing here. So you can see clearly that Bitcoin, yeah, still the same thing on the daily time frame. Bitcoin is expecting that resistance level to retest back the support level. So this is what I'm expecting. Why am I confident that Bitcoin is going along? Because look at this. This downtrend retracement. You can see this is a low. You can see this impulsive move to the downside here. Then you can see the retracement to the upside. Then the next lower low, it hardly broke this previous low. You can see that it hardly broke this previous low. It was just a wick to the downside. So this looked like a double bottom to me. This touch here and this touch here looks like a double bottom to me. It doesn't look like a lower low. And price struggled to break below this level here. Then you can see that price tried to move to the upside, then tried to break to the downside again. The retracement wasn't complete, like unlike the retracement that he made here. This impulsive move to the downside wasn't as strong as this impulsive move to the downside. This retracement to the upside wasn't as strong as this retracement to the upside. You can see that price pushed down aggressively here, retraced back to the upside aggressively, but the next push down wasn't as aggressive as this previous push down. So this looked like a double bottom to me, and this also looked like a double bottom here because look at this, it fails to break below this level too. So you can see that price struggling to break below each level here, and you can see the aggressive move to the upside here. So now this level is respected because this is a support here, a resistance here, and now a resistance here. So this level is pushing price to the downside. So if price should come down to retest this support again and break above, then the next target level should be that it's going to retest this level, break this level to the upside to 122k, 123k. So that's my target. That's where I'm betting my money now on Bitcoin. I could be wrong, yeah, because nobody knows what price is going to do eventually. We are all analyzing and speculating. So price could just come to the downside, break this support level, and then retest and keep going down to 98k. Yeah, it can do that too. So if I do that, I will have to change my bias and follow the trend because you don't control the market. Yeah, none of us control the market, so we follow the trend because the trend is your friend. So that's my view on Bitcoin for the weekend and next week. All right, thanks. See you on the next